Hey party people, today we're back to being a potato. This time a little potato guy has a stabby knife to stab those little creatures around the place. Let's see if we can survive a little longer with a knife instead of a gun. Except they say never bring a knife to a gunfight, so we're gonna just roll with it and see how this goes. Also might go try a different route with these upgrades, so just try and add some dodge and things, so we can try and avoid stuff more. Like this weird ghost again, still doesn't seem like a great idea. Duct tape, alright, not too bad. Definitely wanna start upgrading our base weapons directly as well. What? Can we combine? Combine the two. Oh, alright. So didn't do that automatically this time. Let's add a sharp tooth, because that's basically more melee weapons. Duct tape is basically an item. Yeah, I think I'll skip that for now. Right. Character, our little potato seems like an absolute menace with these weapons though. Like, a little less quick in attack speed than those weapons and those guns that we had before, but there's quite a lot of stab damage. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Another wave complete. Let's go. Spear regen, let's go damage, cause why not? Ooh, a shuriken. Shuriken is ranged weapon though, so I think we'll re-roll the shop and see if we get something that fits what we're trying to go for. Baby elephant, he's absolutely adorable. Chance to deal 125%, no clue what that damage to a random enemy when you pick up a material. Alright, not certain what that does. More recovery from consumables, doesn't sound like a bad thing. First see weapons though. Primitive spear has way more range, which might be nice, and quite a bit of damage. Hitting an enemy with lightning projectile bounces one time. Right, I think I'm gonna add a lightning shift and a spear for a little bit of distance. And now we're flat as broke, so can't do much more than that. Really wasn't expecting the spear to fly off like that, but the whole range thing and everything kind of makes sense that it's happening, but for some reason I envisioned it a little bit differently than what's happening currently. Still not too bad. Killing a decent amount of damage. Keeping all the enemies still in check. Can add more melee damage. Always sounds like a good thing, right? More damage. Even more damage. I like damage. Little explosive plank is back. Can we afford the plank and the spear? I think so. So we combine the spear. Oh, that's way better. Still have some money left over as well. Oh, smokes. Flaming knuckles. Those seem really cool. I'm gonna lock that. Gonna add the knife to... Oh. I was gonna say upgrade it, but apparently we can't upgrade it if we do that. That's kind of a shame. Kind of to be expected, I guess. If you needed 2 knives to get to that stage, you would need get 2 basic knives to get to the same stage again. So far this is not too bad. So far we're actually dealing quite a lot of damage. And he looked like an absolute menace with all those pointy things sticking around him. This is a chest? No clue what that does. Can't remember we had that before. Or maybe we did and I never noticed it. It wouldn't be that weird. Less range, more damage. Yeah, I guess I'll just take it. Get some lifesteal. That might be a good idea. Can we recycle our knife and get those flaming knuckles? Yeah, let's recycle this knife. Let's get those flaming knuckles. I know it's not... Well, it's still a melee, basically. It's just in your face melee. And it just sounds fun. Slapping them in their faces. Don't know if it actually is going smoother than the previous run, but... I mean, we do way more damage than we did before, it feels like, so... But I also know it's gonna ramp up very quickly, very soon, so... Might have to reroll the shop quite a few times. That seems like another item dropped. Did we have that many item drops in the previous one? Can't remember. Less attack speed, less critical chance, more engineering. That sounds like a thing I don't want. It's a decent skull though. Just gonna re-roll this. Yeah, that's better. Having more max HP, that's gonna help me out. More attack speed also would be nice. Ew. Do we want to switch out maybe the plank for the icicle? Nah. I like my lightning rod. Yeah, adorable little hedgehog though. Dang it. Ooh, a thief dagger. 62% chance to gain 1 material when killing an enemy with a critical hit. It also does a lot of damage, but not certain if it really fits in anywhere. Just gonna lock it for now and see what happens next. Really would thought that having an acid item would add some poison to anything, but nope. Might get eliminated now and then reroll again. Guess gonna reroll some more. Yeah, this is not going to plan. With a spear, but we can't upgrade it. Guess it needs to be the higher one. Yeah. Okay, let's just go with this and see how we do. Still slapping all those enemies around. That's good. Feels still quite strong though. It's nice. Kinda scary that they get close, but with all those guns they still got close anyway as well. But there's the 3 just in case. Seems quite a lot of enemies are already spawning though. Still quite a few rounds away from where we were last time though. Another wave complete, another level up. Do we want more damage? I think we want more damage. More melee damage? I'm gonna say yes to that. Ghost Flint. You see, now I'm kind of doubting if I should just replace a certain item with like the Ghost Flint, for example. Because it's still considered a melee, so it slowly adds attack speed for every 18 enemies you kill during a wave. What would we get rid of though? Maybe the plank? Plank is also 19 damage though. Oh, definitely not gonna get rid of the spear though, holy Would you look at that? How much damage did that do? We can eliminate this sharp tooth. We had more lifesteal, right? I think I'm gonna get rid of the tooth and replace it with a ghost flint. If I do that, I might as well just replace it with the teeth dagger. Just noticed the teeth dagger also has lifesteal. Right, I'm gonna do that then. Cycle this sharp tooth by the teeth dagger. Let's get back into it. Because now we even have more lifesteal instead of less. And we also should slowly increase our attack speed, I think. Or was that the other item? I think that was the other item. Whoops. Alright, now I'm starting to feel overrun again with enemies. Which is kind of bad. Don't really think that little shift had that much to do with it. Cool, another level up. Not too bad so far. Okay. Oh, cool, a free garden. Heck yes, I'll take that. More speed, more max HP. Almost thought it said a percentage of max HP, but... Or more speed, I'll go for more HP. I know I'm gonna need it later on. Yeah, but less damage. I don't like that I'm gonna get less damage. There's the sharp tooth again. Could have upgraded it. You're always gonna see that, aren't you? Oh, another teeth dagger. Does this work? Don't think so, right? Yeah, nah. Alloys, more melee damage, more ranged. Little less dodge though, but... Pretty sure we have some elemental damage. Yeah, because we have burning and we have lightning. Does this also do elemental damage? I'm not certain if it does. Can I say because it looked like it has poison on it, but it's just visual. Might still grab it though, because it's more damage anyway. Lumberjack shirt. Freeze die in one hit. Alright, that's cool. Gonna lock the teeth dagger. Just gonna reroll. We want to lose 2% damage. Gain a lot more attack speed. Does attack speed also decrease? Yeah. Should reduce their cooldown, right? So that 10% seems quite a lot. I think we're gonna try it. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, we're actually wearing a little shirt on a potato. That's cool. I think I might just stay close to a little farm over here. So if we need HP, then we're actually close by. Kinda like that. Ooh, yeah. I'm really gonna need that. Ouch, they actually keep running into me. And I have a hard time dodging them. I'm pretty sure there isn't really a dodge button. Run away, run away. Thank you for the food. Alright, somehow we managed to survive that. Yeah, let's take the Terravite Onion. Why not? 12% more damage or 6 melee damage. I think 12% is more, right? Or more max HP. That's a tough one. I think I'm gonna max HP. Yeah. 50% explosion damage. Alright, not really what I need. Another lightning shift. That's decent. Rerolling also is becoming expensive. Oh, another spear. Definitely want to add that. That really helps our spear. Okay, cool. Energy bracelet. Nah, I think we're good. Glass cannon. Okay. Let's see if we can even survive this round. Stuff should do way more damage though. That spear is absolutely wrecking a lot of things. Holy smokes. Really happy with that spear choice. Little farm produced quite a lot of fruits. It's good. Somehow haven't needed it just yet. Not certain how that happens. Maybe because of the spear upgrade. Holy smokes. This feels like it's going way better than the previous round. Still a lot of enemies though. And I also know the next round is becoming really hectic. Did find 2 free items. Let's see what they are. Item found, gentle alien. There's more damage, more max HP, more enemies. Let's roll that die, shall we? Scared sausage. The eggs have 25% chance to deal 3 times 8 damage, more burning damage. Okay, let's go. Whoa. 4 HP regeneration. That's really solid. That sounds really solid at least. Definitely gonna do more rerolls. Baby with a beard, 1 bullet dealing 5. Alright, we don't have bullets though. Also pretty feels useless to keep this spear for now. Since we need 2 of them to even upgrade again. What? Negative 2% damage when you take damage until the end of the wave. But you get 20% damage when you take damage until then. That kind of sounds like it will stack. Every time you take damage, get negative 2%. Oof. That makes it sound way less good. Another one of those little primitive spears, but it's very hard to find them. Also gonna unlock this one, because probably not really gonna find anyone. Lightning shift, yeah, also can't upgrade that. That's bad, man. This ghost deck seems also quite nice, because it's the purple. Also quite a lot of damage. More lifesteal. And 1% damage for every 16 enemies you kill during a wave with this weapon. Ooh. Could we replace something with that? Look at that. The spear did 2200 damage. I might replace the plank and add that axe in there. Okay. Let's see if we can survive wave 10 this time. Because my previous run in Brotato with all the guns wasn't such a success in this wave. Also probably need to find a better way to guide them around. And not walk straight through them like I did there. Alright, please have some food. Thank you, thank you. Really needed that. Also don't really know when my regeneration kicks in, but it should kick in at some point. I mean, I really know that Spear's doing his job. Definitely becoming quite tough. Oh, sorry if I'm kind of quiet, guys. I'm trying to not die and still almost died. Alright, somehow we actually managed to survive wave 10. I'm gonna go for more HP generation. And then I'm just gonna choose more HP. I really feel like I'm gonna need it. Then we're gonna reroll the shop a whole bunch. Oh, the bunny. 1 free reroll in the shop. Alright. Could do with that. Also primitive. More primitive items, stacks things. Okay, cool. That's gained +2. So stacking more weapons with the same substat actually really helps. Okay, got a free reroll. This item 2 melee damage, 100% chance to deal 300% damage to an enemy when dodging their attack. Seems like a safe bet. Got another knife. Cool, that means we can upgrade our current knife. Definitely gonna do that. We have an eternal material axe. Frozen heart. 8 elemental damage, 5 crit, weapon damage additionally scales with 10%. Elemental damage burning activates 100% slower. Not certain what that burning is then. This banner adds 20 range, 10% attack speed, less knockback. Do you want that? Don't think so. Extra HP generation. That sounds like a thing that wouldn't hurt to have. Fist upgrade. Yeah, but that's not the same as this one. Okay. We also spent all our money. Hope we can survive this next round, guys. Our potato looks absolutely ridiculous with the amount of weapons he has around him. He also looks like he's going quite mental. Okay, we don't one-shot everything anymore. This new one with those weird teeth around the face is still quite chunky. Take quite a few hits to actually perish. It's just kind of a shame. And they seem to walk quite quickly, which is not that beneficial to us. This is quite crazy. Doing better than last round somehow. Probably because there are less enemies and our attack speed isn't the highest. Nice. Damn, the pruner is a support item. Isn't this a weapon then? Yeah, it is a weapon. 51 damage, 23% chance for critical. Spawns a garden that creates a fruit every 10 seconds. Oh, whoa. That would mean I have 2 gardens. Definitely gonna lock that one. Not fully certain with what item I would switch that though. Attack speed is quicker than the shiv, but that would lose a precise item. This isn't a precise item. We have 1 elemental, because that's that one. I might replace the flaming knuckles. Because it would give me another garden. Well, that's worthy for if I survive this coming round. Since we haven't actually gotten really any upgrades. And I don't know if this route is gonna be more of a menace than the previous one. Owie owie. Some stuff actually really hurt me there. Getting way more hurt. Stop hitting me, guys. Come on, let's be friends. Why do you hate my little potato? Don't hate on my little potato. It looks like an absolute menace with all those weapons, but it's because you guys keep crawling towards him. Yeah, the amount of enemies is also increasing again. This is way more than the previous route. Alright, let's grab some snacks from around the place. Oh! Boiling water, 2 elemental, then I'm gonna recycle that item. Gonna reroll this. Kinda happy I rerolled that. Gonna go for more max HP. Think I'm gonna go for more melee damage. Oh, got another lightning shift. Holy smokes. Okay. Let's do that then. That's really good. Might recycle our little knuckles. I mean, the thief deck did less damage though. That spear definitely is gonna stay because that absolutely wrecks everything. Normal knife. Also not that great. Tiny bit more damage than those brass knuckles. But it is a precise one, so it's like three precise items here. So I'm gonna remove these. Gonna buy the prunes. Yeah, baby gecko is just more range and chance to attract material when it's dropped. That's quite good. Cute monkey, chance to heal 1 HP when picking up a material, unless range damage. Yeah, but this is just melee damage and not range damage, so that should be fine. At least I think it's fine. Let's stack those two up. Who want another garden? The more the merrier, right? The prune also has a garden, so that's 3 gardens. Okay. Let's see who survive this. That's 2, that's 3. Right, have some gardens spread around the place. And I feel like I'm doing quite a bit more damage than before. Because I'm actually one-shotting a lot of these guys. Maybe not all of them. Quite a lot, it feels like. There were some decent upgrades last round as well, though. Haven't really touched the food yet. Ooh, oh shit. Well, definitely gonna need to touch the food now. Because of those big fellas. Trying to make my way back to the tree. Yep. Ate a whole bunch of food there. Yeah, alright. Didn't expect to survive. Enemies take 10% more damage for 3 seconds, first hit by elemental damage. Oh, that's quite nice. Less range, more crit, more dodge. That sounds fine. Poisonous tonic, 5% crit rate, more range, less HP generation, more attack speed. That sounds like a good item though. Let's add that in a mix. When we have 8 HP generation, we have a lot of health items. Sounds good. Primitive spear, yeah, I can't really upgrade that. Or rocket launcher, no use for that either. Let's save up and let's hit the next round. I'm actually blindfolded. Brotato is acting like how I feel in this game a lot of the times. Blinded by all these enemies. Also not certain what gave me a lot of damage there. Also just got a achievement for killing 53s. Now I kind of feel bad, but they really do save me a lot. Oh, those little red balls all over the place are hitting me for a lot of damage. Ew. Yeah, that was me. Alright guys, I hope you guys had enjoyed this one. If you have some tips, let me know down below. I'll definitely be coming back to this game. We managed to do quite a bit better than the previous run we did. So, right, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.